It's time to catch some fish summer style.
Let's talk about that. Good mythical summer.
And welcome back to another riveting edition of Catch the Fish with Granddad.
That's right, Link. We've been so excited to get back to the arena that since the last tournament, we've been talking like this every day in our personal lives.
Now I think we're stuck like this forever.
Well, maybe if we provide stellar commentary for another Catch the Fish with Granddad tournament, it'll go away on its own.
Or what if we brought in some very special Granddads to play in this here tournament?
Well, there's only one way to find out. It's time for Catch the Fish with Granddad, Mythical Summer Slapdown 2023.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Catch the Fish with Granddad Arena Zone here in beautiful Burbank, California.
Who would have thought we would have found ourselves back here with a new crop of Granddads ready to fight to the death for the Summer Slapdown Fish Trophy? Figurative deaths, that is.
That's right, you heard it correctly. It's the first ever summer edition of the world-famous tourney. The player to make it all the way through today's bracket will face off against the reigning Catch the Fish champion, Poppy Frank.
Oh, yeah.
All in hopes of bringing home that coveted Big Fish trophy.
Let's do it, why don't we?
You know, this tournament is going to be double the excitement because this time it's couples against couples, and some of them you may recognize.
That's right. They say love is a battlefield, and today we're gonna prove it. Our competitors are coming in with their better half, but they might be facing off in the semifinals. Let's take a look at our elderly lovebirds.
Our first couple will make you believe in love at first fright. It's Ghost Granddad Boris and Zombie Granddad Oscar.
And our second couple pulled their love right out of a hat. It's Magician Granddad Marvolio and Rabbit Granddad Ronnie.
Now for the moment we've all been waiting for. Oh, my voice I think is, okay, that's good. I'm finding my normal voice. This is great. Let's meet our first competitors.
I haven't.
Please welcome the coolest and cruelest ghoul in the retirement home. It's Ghost Granddad Boris.
I've got nothing to lose. I'm already dead.
Whoa, with the high kick.
That's a karate chopping Ghost Granddad.
Yeah, Boris died on the toilet. That's what I'm hearing. And using his own foot for good luck, not that he needs it, it's Rabbit Granddad Ronnie.
Take my cottontail.
Did not understand what he said, but I'm sure it was intimidating and rabbit related.
Yes. Wow, staring down the ghost.
Ronnie has 50,000 grandkids and 200,000 great-grandkids.
Oh, wow.
Been at work.
That's impressive.
Okay, Granddads, before we get started, let's hear from our velvet-voiced ring announcer for a reminder of the rules. Stevie?
In every matchup, the shorter competitor will act as the kid first, meaning they get first crack at catching the fish. Upon the first short blow of the referee's whistle, the Granddad may begin wiggling his fish. Once the referee gives a long whistle, the kid may begin fishing. The kid will get 3 attempts to catch the fish. After each attempt, the kid must reset their hands by placing them on their lap. If the kid succeeds at catching the fish, they win 1 point. After a point is earned, competitors swap roles. After each competitor has had a chance to be the Granddad, the inning is over. Every matchup will have 3 innings, and each player has 20 seconds per attempt to catch the fish. The fish must stay within the fish column, which is the zone between the top of the head and the waist of the shortest competitor. And throughout the competition, both competitors must stay seated at all times. It's that easy. Back to you, Rhett and Link.
Thank you. That was appropriately the most dramatic thing I've seen all day because this is important.
Yes, it is. Now, in our first tournament, we learned a lot about the importance of the fish column. So to help ensure our competitors stay within the boundaries, we have David Hill on the sidelines acting as our fish column judge. He's going to be providing us with replay footage for our review. Now, one note about this, just a slight update to the rule or a clarification of the rule. Yep. The fish column, the entire fish has to leave the fish column, either the top or the sides, in order for it to be a foul. So we're relaxing the rules a little bit in the name of fun.
If the contestant leaves the fish column, they'll receive a warning and we'll start the round over. If they have a second foul, however, the only player the other player.
The only other player.
Yeah, gains a point.
Yeah, and of course, if
And my voice is back.
If referee David needs to address the official Catch the Fish rules, a.k.a. the Grandad Gazette, it is always available right here. Oh, he also has one.
Good. And with that, there's nothing left to say, but let's go fishing with Grandad!
Granddads, please, hop on the board.
Okay, and Ronnie's cottontail is actually a toupee, and it's gray.
I don't know
right,
if they're
you-
scared
The
of each
dentures
other.
are coming out.
Did some intimidation tactics there, but I expect a good, clean contest here, okay? Are you guys both ready?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes,
That's
I'm ready.
okay, Rabbit. Hop on, Bunny. I'm gonna take you on a mustache ride straight to hell.
Oh my God!
Wow.
I'm honestly scared. So
No rules
All
against
right.
trash talk.
Grandad Burris,
Now that
you
the
are
dentures have
shorter,
been removed, I can
so
understand, Ronnie.
you will be the kid first.
Whoa, I'm shorter?
I think you are,
should we stand?
right? Does that look right to you guys? No. Okay.
Don't try to take that away from me, David.
All right, Grandad Ronnie, you are shorter, so you're gonna be the kid first. You might take off your fish for now, as you get ready to catch. All right, I'm gonna blow my whistle, and then you can start wiggling your fish. And then on my second whistle, you can start catching.
Yes.
Here we go. First game starts.
We're at it again, buddy.
Oh, early, right out of the gate. First, second, we had a
got
we
two
had a
more
try.
tries.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Second
Ronnie
try.
is
15
giggling.
seconds
A
left.
slap's not a catch, Rabbit.
Oh!
Miss, that's third try.
Three
Four,
rapid-fire
three.
attempts,
Oh,
all
and then
failures.
An intimidation swim there at the
0-0.
end.
You may put on your fish now. You may take off your fish now.
Now you can see that the ghost fish has a hat, which is well within regulations, but we have updated regulations where there can't be things hanging off of
Right.
the fish.
Right. We've learned the hard way.
Oh! I think that's a catch. I think that's your fish stopped.
Yeah, the
Your fish stopped.
The fish stopped.
That's a catch. That's a point for Grandad Burris here.
Whoa, I feel kind of guilty about that
Yeah.
That
one.
was okay.
Scores 1-0.
Referee
Okay.
David
Top of the
being
second
very
inning, you
decisive.
have to take out your
Yeah.
fish. Now you get the chance to catch. Top of the second inning. Here we go.
Burris. I'm getting word that Burris actually also died base jumping.
One.
So apparently
So got two more attempts.
they landed on a toilet. Yeah, that's how they died on a toilet while base jumping.
That's a
Oh,
catch.
that was a catch.
Fish was up. That's a catch.
Look at
yeah.
that.
That was a full removal.
Yeah. You may put on your fish. You get the chance to catch now. So
It
bottom of the
was
second
not
inning
pretty.
scores 1-1.
But the score is tied.
Yes, it is.
One.
Yes, it
That's a
is.
miss.
But
No,
still,
you can keep going.
Burris is not looking at. There it is. The fish.
Catch. That's a clean catch.
Oh, and the celebration.
Wow. Okay. Wow. This insult to injury there.
I go back to the afterlife if my fedora falls off for too long.
All right, score is 2-1, top of third inning. You may put on your fish now. Now you have to catch this one in order to stay in the game. Okay?
The pressure's on.
Ronnie needs to use that lucky foot of his, which has a missing toe, which was amputated during an escalator incident at a
Mom's not
J.C.
getting
Penney.
tired, even if it looks like it is.
That's a miss.
Okay.
Two more attempts.
Ronnie's telegraphing
Arms are
the
stronger
grabs a
than ever.
little bit.
That's
Okay.
a miss. Your last attempt, and you got 8 seconds
Telegraphing
left.
just a
I
teeny
carry
bit.
groceries inside and all kinds of stuff. I don't make my girlfriend do it.
That's a
I've
miss.
seen that
We have a winner.
the
Grandad
attempts
Burris wins this match.
did not pan out for Ronnie, who's got to climb back in the top hat.
Tough loss for Ronnie, but let's check in and see how they're doing with our lakeside journalist, Emily.
Thank you, Rhett and Link. Rabbit, Grandad Ronnie, that was a tough break.
Yeah.
Was there anything you think you could have done differently?
Yeah, I mean, I think my flopping game was not as strong as it should have been.
That's funny because you have floppy ears.
Yeah, I know. You can't flop. You can't flop up here and here, apparently.
Oh, that's just too bad.
It was tough, but I had a really strong competitor. I'm happy to lose.
All right, good.
To Grandpa Ghost.
All right, it's time for our second contest in these preliminary brackets. He's the baddest granddad in the entire horde of the undead. It's Zombie Grandad Oscar. Right, okay.
Steady as he goes.
Moving a little slow.
There's something in my teeth! Oh wait, it's your hopes and dreams!
Whoa. Wow.
It is true that Oscar ate all of his friends at the nursing home, including his hot girlfriend, Dolores.
Ooh.
And facing off against Oscar is the mystical man who makes all of his competitors disappear. It's magician granddad Marvolio.
Whoa!
What? Forget about hocus pocus. If you don't focus, you'll be nothing but a joke. Us.
Oh, Marvolio. Now, none of Marvolio's grandchildren have ever seen one of his magic shows.
Granddads, please hop on the board.
Son, you're gonna have to help me over this.
Okay. Come on, Granddad.
Is Oscar gonna be able to move his hand quickly?
Abraham Lincoln.
Alakazam!
Your hat.
Just, he did a magic trick with his top hat by making it fall off his head. And he made his opponent pick it up.
Grandad Marvolio, you are shorter, so you'll be catching first. You may remove your fish. All right, Grandad Oscar, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. First inning.
I don't know if Oscar has been in a recent accident.
It's very bloody on the. Oh,
One
whoa!
time.
Okay.
Top hat is gone. Oh,
Second attempt.
attempt number
Miss.
2.
Oh,
And number 3! Clean.
God.
No, Marvolio has a red fish.
Here we go, bottom of the first inning.
I'm not a sports scientist, but I think that might be easier to see. Okay, he's got quite a flop. Look at the flop.
Look at the death stare on that zombie. Oh, that was close. Three in rapid succession.
I love it when they do that. I love it.
Top of the second inning.
Look at the brains
Here we
coming
go.
out of that fish. Is that what's happening?
Okay.
Oh, that's an early catch, but that catch doesn't count.
Okay, so you can see.
It's your first attempt.
It's the upward sweeping motion.
Second attempt.
Total whiff.
So we got 10 seconds.
I mean, it was.
Throw me off my game. I didn't know I was going to get roasted
Keep
mid-round.
your commentary a little bit. Keep your commentary down.
Sorry about that. Marvolio.
Okay, Grandad Marvolio, you can put on your fish. Bottom of the second inning, score still 0-0. Here we go. Oh, not yet. Not yet. Gotta wait till the second whistle.
Whoa, wow.
Gotta wait till the second whistle.
Oscar is so quick on the draw.
I'm sorry.
Moves a lot faster than you would think he does.
20 seconds starts now. That's your first attempt. Your second attempt.
No, wait,
What was that?
That's it.
That was a ball.
Once your
was a
hand leaves
hesitation.
your lap, that is your attempt. So that's it for you. Score still 0-0 going into the last inning.
Do you notice
Zilcho.
a lot of our competitors today are doing the
Upward sweep.
upward sweep?
Upward sweep.
Has someone started a website?
Okay, all right.
The upward sweep.
This
This
is
might
the
be the final
trend.
inning.
He only eats vegetarians because he says that meat eaters taste too much.
Whoa, there you go.
And there we have it.
That happened so fast I didn't even register that, but that was a catch. You go
That was a
1
catch.
point.
That was a catch. That
And
was a
can
catch.
we see a replay on that fish launch?
Oh, he's totally focused. Whoa! There's so much shoulder motion.
Grandad Oscar, you have to get this or the game is over for
Okay,
you.
okay.
It's
okay.
sudden
we go.
death for the undead.
Well, not really, but
Not really?
they have to catch it in order to continue the game.
Yes,
To
that's
send
what
it
he
into
said.
extra innings.
First attempt.
Oh,
Second attempt.
the head by. Oh, wow!
That was it. Marvolio is moving on.
You win.
Marvolio.
I got a trick.
Oh,
52 pickup.
Whoa!
A little taunting. Insult to injury for
52
zombie granddad Oscar. Marvolio moves on.
Let's check in with our lakeside journalist, Emily.
All right, I'm here with zombie granddad Oscar. That was very impressive out there. Apparently, you're one of the fast-moving zombies. That didn't help much in your strategy. What were you thinking going in?
Well, I'm not saying it was rigged, but all I'm gonna say is I think it's a little suspicious to have a magician doing a competition.
That's very interesting. So you think that there was maybe some cheating going on?
I think there was a moment in there I couldn't move my body as quickly as I used to. And I was thinking maybe that was some magic up in my body.
That's a good point there. They're very strong accusations. No biting. All right. Please let this interview end.
And as if this chaos isn't enough for you, we got another chaotic event coming up. It's Good Mythical Evening. It's going to be live on August 24th, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. Tickets are available now at goodmythicalevening.com. Get it.
That's right. Now, welcome to the semifinals. Returning for their shot to face Poppy Frank, it's Ghost Granddad Boris.
I'm going back to the afterlife after this, and I'm bringing that dumb magician with me.
Dang.
That's a threat.
Smack Talk is otherworldly. And their opponent, Magician Granddad Marvolio.
Now you see your victory. Now you don't.
Gonna make her victory disappear.
Those are some good tricks. I was hoping for doves.
Well, Marvolio has killed over 50 doves throughout his performances throughout the years.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe if he pictures the fish as a dove.
All right, Granddads, I want a clean competition here. You guys gotta be nice to each other, okay?
Wow. You can see the significant others of our current competitors are coming in, and I don't know if what they're doing is helping or hurting.
Right.
Okay, right, okay.
Like it.
Was
there a little bit of a makeout sesh there?
You guys don't get to see that. Sorry.
I think she may have taken a little of her lip with her.
All right, well, Granddads.
Is there an inappropriate power dynamic between a magician and a rabbit? I'm just asking.
Boris, you'll be catching first, so please remove your fish.
All right, let's do this.
Let's go, buddy. Here we go, first inning.
This is crazy. The red snapper's in motion.
The little rattle is...
Whoa. First attempt, 15 seconds left.
Okay.
Second attempt.
I like how much fun Marvolio is having.
That's a miss. That is a miss.
The scales are off.
Here we go.
Okay. Spitting out a little ghost juice.
First attempt. You're fast.
A quick miss. And another quick miss for Marvolio. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Oh,
Adam's the first inning, score still 0-0.
The ghost fish motion was switched up at the last second, luring Marvolio into a trance.
Maybe if Boris were to close his eyes, he could hear where the fish was at. You know?
That's a miss.
Was that slow motion? No.
You got two more attempts in 10 seconds. Okay. Second attempt.
Maybe it would help if
that's a miss.
If they looked at the fish. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Now let me clarify. Because you did not catch the fish, you released the fish, and the fish was still going. That was not a catch.
Oh, so close.
Sometimes David has to break people's hearts.
David, I'm gonna haunt you.
Ghost Dad Boris did not become a granddad until the afterlife.
You gotta wait for the second whistle.
Oh, there it is!
Whistle! I have not whistled the second whistle. That does not count.
Second whistle, the all-important second whistle.
It's difficult. The first whistle is just to make the fish move.
The flop begins on the first whistle. The catching begins on the second
blow
whistle.
My first whistle again. And you gotta wait for a second one.
Marvolio.
I think the ghost is winded.
Marvolio is a premature...
Two in a row.
That's not a good strategy!
He's gotta make it count. Oh, so close.
All right, we're going into our third inning here. Here we go.
Oh, that was very
Just
close.
raised my tips. Okay.
Get 2 more attempts in 10 seconds. That's a second attempt. That's a miss. Third attempt.
The swipes start in a slow motion.
That was not a catch. I think you made a catch and then you accidentally swatted out of his hand. So that was not a catch. I'm the referee here.
Okay, let's see the replay. We're gonna see the replay on this. Okay, so that was not a catch. That was a graze and pop off.
This is dramatic.
1, 2.
That was so close.
Oh, I should have got it. You were
Marvolio is so frustrated. With no catches, we are going into extra innings.
Wow, this is a first. 0-0 extra
Grandad
innings.
Marvolio. Here we go. Extra innings.
Okay. As far as I remember.
Oh!
That's
An
a clear
emphatic catch for the Ghost. Granddad.
Now it's
Boris.
gotten
The
interesting.
game is not over yet.
Marvolio.
A chance to catch.
Yeah,
He still has a chance
Just
to
like
catch.
baseball,
So-
that was the top of a round.
Watch
inning.
baseball?
Yes, that's okay.
I'm dead.
They don't have
Now,
they don't have
if you
TVs
don't
in the
catch
afterlife.
this, the game will be over. Okay. All right.
Marvolio has got to produce. Oh,
One.
one attempt.
2. 3.
And Marvolio is defeated.
You are actually a winner. Look at that.
I have a feeling that is going to haunt him for at least 10 minutes.
It will.
We have magician Grandad Marvolio here. You couldn't quite pull this trick out of the bag, could you? Anything you could have done differently, you think?
You know, I was trying to embody David Blaine out there, but I was more David Lame.
Well, your name is magician and not illusionist, so
That's the problem.
I know.
The whole time.
Well, you have fun going and working at children's birthday parties. It's
Thank
been
you.
great to have you here.
Welcome to the final match. Remember, the winner will walk away with the Big Granddaddy Big Summer Fish Trophy.
Of course.
First up, we've got Ghost Grandad Boris.
I've beaten Satan in hand-to-hand combat, so I'm certainly not scared of my next competitor.
Okay.
Yikes.
I think that they should be, though. He's the reigning Catch the Fish with Granddad champion, and he's everyone's favorite party granddad. It's Poppy Frank.
Oh yeah, Bobby Frank. And I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I'm only afraid of O'Douls and the communists. We're gonna get them.
Since we last saw Poppy Frank, he has had 5 liver transplants.
Nice.
Granddads, please hop on board.
Didn't know that Poppy Frank holds the world record for the number of hips
Sober
broken
enough
during
to
a
go to
keg
those?
stand.
Yes.
Not really, can you help me?
I think that would be 2 hips.
All right, here we go.
Get your feet
Oh
off
my
me.
God,
Get
I don't
your
know
feet
if
off
this is
me.
legal. Keep everything inside the canoe, please.
We might have to develop some foot rules.
Yeah. Poppy Frank's playing
First,
footsie.
first, that's not a catch. Second attempt.
Okay.
Oh,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Poppy Frank with the
Shoulder
shoulder
Shake.
shake.
Oh, hey, that's a new thing.
3
it?
rapid Poppy Frank.
I don't really like the foot game happening now.
Very close.
We might have to add some rules about the
Every
foot
time.
game. I will say, Poppy Frank just introduced something that I was hoping someone would do. The shoulder shake, which is completely legal. You can do anything you want as long as you don't leave,
Bobby
the
Frank's
hands
got
don't
it.
leave the lap.
All right, but I'm on the first inning now. Poppy Frank, you gotta keep your butt on the chair, okay?
I did notice that he was
When the music
sliding
gets
forward
sliding
to
forward.
diminish the fish column
here we go.
width.
But he's got no
Bottom's the
warning.
first inning.
He's got no warning from the referee. Okay.
First attempt,
He's still
it's a
making noises,
Yep.
just like last
Second
time.
attempt,
Oh.
it's a miss. 15 seconds left.
His dodging
First time,
ability
that's a
is
miss.
unmatched
0-0.
in this
Frank.
tournament.
And then you notice that Poppy Frank keeps eye contact with the competitor.
Yes.
That almost hit my face. That will be a yellow
The
card, but
hat
you know.
of the
Did.
ghost has been thrown behind the couch.
Second inning.
What? Poppy Frank is having a little tickle incident.
Yeah.
First attempt, it's a miss.
Okay.
Maybe a
Second
little-
attempt.
Sober you
it's
up a
miss.
little bit.
10 seconds left.
I think the ghost is getting a little tired. The fatigue.
Well, that's where the
Fine.
20-second
Working
clock comes in.
Poppy's
4, 3.
Oh, that was so close. There was contact with the ghost fish, but then it just wasn't an emphatic hold.
But Poppy Frank is. Oh, okay. Well, we don't have a rule against drinking or drinking your opponent's drink. Poppy Frank also hasn't had water in 20 years.
Bottom of the second inning, score is still 0-0. So I can listen better?
Poppy Frank used almost
Hard to
the
hear
entire
when you're dead.
20-second clock,
saw that,
which
yeah.
is very strategic because
Trying
it
to-
gets your opponent worn down. More people should do that. More people should do the shoulder shake and also the
attempt, it's a miss.
20-second clock.
Second attempt, it's a miss.
The ghost hood is off.
Go one more attempt and 12 seconds.
Bobby Frank proves his easy.
Third attempt.
And
it's
there you
not a
have
catch.
it.
That was
Not
close
a
to a
catch.
catch.
Not
0-0
a
still.
catch.
Here we go. Top of the third inning. What might be the potentially the last inning? That's not a catch.
Puppy Frank, really in concentration mode.
2 more attempts.
What's what?
And 12 seconds left.
What's that?
1 more attempt.
Ooh, get your fish, get your fish, get your fish, get your fish,
Last
get
one.
your fish.
And the
Not a
get
catch.
your fish
Puppy Frank
taunting
lost his hair.
has seemed to be effective at snatching his toupee.
Grand Boris, if you catch this fish, you will win this tournament.
There's a
Here we
lot on
go.
the line here.
Wow. I mean,
I
I'm
get to
pulling
come
for
back to
Puppy
earth
Frank,
if I
I have
catch
to be
it.
honest.
You go west, southern.
Here we go.
That's a miss. 15 seconds left.
That was faster.
Boris has a little hitch in his.
And the
a miss.
final
We're going into extra
attempt.
innings.
Extra
Extra
innings.
Have you noticed that Boris has a little hitch in the grab? A little
It's
hitch
like
in the
a
grab?
slow motion start.
Yeah.
Here we go. Inning number 4.
Can't think that that's helpful.
Oh, okay. Puppy Frank's getting seasick. Yeah.
Puppy Frank is going full bald for the extra innings.
That's not a catch.
Ooh. It could have been a catch if he would have just held it.
Okay.
That's not a
And
catch.
that was a
10
miss.
seconds left. One more attempt.
He's zeroing in on it though. He's gotten so close so many times. Okay, well now the fish is really moving.
That's not a catch.
Ooh.
That's
So
not a catch.
much frustration
On the
and
fourth inning, Puppy
sweat
Frank, you're
on
up.
the brow of Frank.
Those of you watching at home, you might think
Definitely
this looks easy. It's not. They're very
You
winded.
Boris Johnson?
No. Shut up.
Miss.
Ooh, that didn't have a
2
chance.
more attempts. Miss.
And that's the
that
second
was,
one.
10
now
seconds
that was
and
a
lost
nice,
his
This
time.
is gonna
nice
do
grab.
it.
That was a
Is
nice
this
grab.
the moment?
That's a miss.
No, it is
We're in
not.
our 5th inning.
Fifth inning? You know, theoretically, this could go on forever. We do
Starting
not
to feel
stop
familiar.
until we have a winner.
That's right.
Here we go. Fish
You
up.
may leave.
A lot of people don't know this, but I died in a fishing accident.
I think that contradicts what Redling said earlier.
Okay, well, it's
On the
hard to
toilet.
hear.
That is not a catch. That's not the fish. That's his elbow.
That was it.
Elbow is not part of the
Forearm
fish.
catch.
Now that is a catch.
Ho!
That is a catch.
So
I did it, but it didn't feel good.
So, yeah, the time
attempt.
continues. The time
Time
continues.
did continue.
yeah, let's see the replay.
Okay, so we know
So
that
with
that's
the
not a catch.
forearm catch, it's ruling that
That's-
that is not catching the fish.
Right, but whoa.
Disdainful
Okay,
look
right-
to
Pause it right there.
look to camera.
So right there, the fish is out of the fish column. Am I right, David Hill?
You are correct, Red. That is a foul first before the catch. So that catch actually did not count, and the clock resets. Here we go.
Puppy Frank's knees just popped.
We try
This
to
allowed
distract you
both
with your feet.
players to rest a little bit.
Yeah, and
They
it's-
really needed
It's
it.
a full reset too. You know,
That's not a catch. You got
And
2 more
almost a
attempts.
forearm catch.
he's going a little. He's actually going a little bit.
Oh,
a catch.
and
That's a catch.
we
That's a
have
catch.
the Poppy Frank
That is a
catch.
I got a thumbs up from David Hill. That is a
Yes.
catch. That's a bit dramatic, but
Okay.
that is a catch.
Wow, I'm just thrilled to see anyone get a point at this.
All right.
Fish up, please.
But Boris still has an opportunity
Okay.
Boris still has an
to tie
opportunity.
and continue into even
You're
more
at the top of
innings.
the inning.
Okay, legs up again.
Yeah, the footsie happening down below is something we're
First
gonna
attempt,
have
that's a
to
miss.
look at.
12 seconds.
Oh my
No, that's a
goodness,
miss. You got
that
one more
was as
attempt and
close
10
as you could
seconds.
get. The ghost is getting real grabby.
4, 3. That's a miss. Oh, we have a winner. Puppy Frank. It's a
reigns supreme.
Ghost Granddad Boris was circling that thing left and right,
Big Granddaddy,
but
big
could
summer
not
fish trophy.
pull the point
When
down.
the pictures come out, I want to have hair.
All right, so Poppy Frank takes home another trophy, the Big Granddaddy Big Summerfish Trophy, 2-time champion. Who's going to beat Poppy Frank? I don't know. We're going to have to find out next time.
All right, Poppy Frank, you've won 2 tournaments. How does it feel to be a winner?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Let's go to Margaritaville.
I like that. I'd like to join you. I'll buy you a drink.
Oh, all right.
Seems there's some sort of a connection
I
happening.
thought we were flirting.
We were. Poppy Frank.
The referee has left. There are no rules. We don't know what happens from here.
There are a lot of rules, but none about this type of stuff. Until next time, thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is.
All right, any other unfinished business?
Well, like all the tournaments in my life, I lost the game, but I won 2 new lovers.
That's right. Want to add anything at the end?
Well, I'm Ghost Granddad Boris. Chris, and it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
2 new lovers, not a bad day.
And Poppy Frank still won. That's a great day.
Oh, okay. I see who you're a fan of. Click the top link to decide the worst workplace faux pas with us and get Mythical more.
And to find out where the wheel of mythicality is gonna land. Chase is putting employees in the hot seat with our questions with Good Mythical Crew, the podcast this summer, every Friday through August 4th. MythicalSociety.com.